Okay, so this little section of our training video is about how to make a new bed bag from scratch. Now, one of the most important things that you're going to need is what we call like a recipe card of what goes in your bed bag. So at Staged Homes, we have this laid out in a color-coded system, as you'll see here. So we've got our king beds, which are the white, and a nice little symbol to help it visually make it easier just to go, that's a king bed. Then we've got the queen bed with little queen things. So this means like a main bedroom queen bed. So it's got a couple of extra elements to it that a normal bed bag doesn't have. And then we've got what we call our queen linen standard sets, which are suitable for a double or a queen bed, but not generally in a main bedroom. So these will be your secondary bedrooms in your home, or what we might call our minor bedrooms. They just have a couple of less pillows in them, but you'll see on the recipe card exactly what's required to go in them. And then we've got our single linen sets as well. So these here are just made up of single doona, single cover, single flat sheet, single valance, one standard pillow and a case, and one euro in a case. So it's really easy to see just from the color tag that sits in front of the bag, which is also our recipe sheet for our bag sets. So these remain on site and in the homes of properties. So when the team stage a home, you'll find that the plastic bag that all the linen that gets kept in stays on site, and so does the card. So when we get to the D stage part and the team go and collect, they've actually got the card there to also then make sure that all the items go back into the same bag, and then the card is dropped in the front, and then it's brought into the warehouse just for a very quick check, which we'll see in our checking bed bag video before it goes back out again. Now it is the responsibility of the D stage team to identify any linen and that might be dirty. So for example, sometimes people accidentally, or not accidentally, sometimes people sleep in the beds even though they're not supposed to, or they may have got dirty through handling from our staff, or might have been soiled from something to do with people in the open for inspections, or the homeowners living in the property. And children and pets are always a problem for us when it comes to keeping all of our items clean. So a quick check by the D stage team, and if they find something that's dirty, then they'll isolate that particular bag and drop it into where our bed bag station is in the warehouse, and that way they'll be pulled apart, laundered, cleaned, and put back together as a new bed bag from scratch. So when we go in to make a set of new bed bags, let's find out and get a list of all the cards of the ones that we want to make up. So if you say you had, for example, you had to make 4 double sets, and you need to make a main bed and also a king bed. So get all your cards together first. So that just helps you just to know exactly what it is that you're doing before you begin the process, and then identify all your stock. So make sure you know where all of your king inserts are, all of your queen inserts, how many pillowcases you've got and going to need, how many flat sheets you're going to need, how many pillow inserts, and just, yeah, and your quilts and quilt covers. So just have it all ready there to go, so that way when you're putting it together, all of your ingredients are around you. And always good to check as well if we run out of something, to let the person know and the team that is responsible for ordering the stock, because if we run out of say standard pillows or out of Euro pillows, it can be 4 to 5 days before we can get that stock sent to our warehouse. So always keeping everybody up to date. So let's go and make some bed bags.